There's a man at every nightclub getting the attention of most women. He may not even be particularly handsome nor possess a rare intellect, yet still, women are all around him. So, what's the secret to his magnetic appeal? How is it possible to achieve it? By the end of this video, you will possess a major understanding of how to talk to women, skillfully navigate beyond the friend zone, and confidently advance towards seduction. So, you've probably heard that attracting women is a numbers game. While there's some truth in that, what often goes unmentioned is how the game can be set up in your favor. Some people might label this manipulation or mark it as toxic masculinity. These dismissals are often rooted in misunderstandings and ridiculous trends of today's society. But ask yourself this: are you determined to get that woman of your dreams? We're about to explore strategies that can dramatically improve your interactions with women, strategies unknown to many. There are, in fact, 3 key behaviors to adopt in every interaction with women. Don't get me wrong, this isn't about putting on an act. It's crucial to recognize that we all switch between different modes of behavior. How we are with our parents differs from how we are with a partner or friends. By harnessing the power of these techniques, you'll significantly boost your rapport with both women you know well and those you are meeting for the very first time. Number 1. Social stage. The first step is all about mastering a behavior that sparks a brilliant first impression and sets everyone at ease. You'll find yourself blending effortlessly into any group. People are naturally drawn towards someone who can fill the air with easy conversation, eliminating any hint of awkward silence. Being genuine and freely expressing your thoughts creates an environment where everyone feels at ease enough to relax and open up. This approach is most effective in the initial moments of interaction. As time passes, you might find it challenging to maintain a connection if the conversation remains light and shallow. People may quickly grow tired of it. However, you need to avoid that. We've all been in situations with someone who constantly tries to crack jokes. It may be fun at first, but it gets really annoying with time. Do you want to become that clown forever? I think not. Use the first few minutes to set a comfortable tone for the conversation, making it easy for her to want to stay. Some may find this natural, others more challenging, but the key is to stay focused and determined. But how do you do that? Imagine someone who embodies these traits naturally. Start with high energy, mindful of your body language, eye contact, and voice tone. Confidence is crucial here. If you're unsure how to proceed, check out the tips in my previous video. Link is in the description. So maintain a positive outlook and steer clear of complaints. You see, the world is not fair, but to you, this won't matter. You have your goal. And if the conversation goes off course and into negativity, quickly pivot to more uplifting topics. You need to understand, I'm not talking about being a comedian, but choosing to focus on the positive rather than the negative. Women are naturally attracted to those who exude optimism and joy. They're simply irresistible. Remember, not everyone's the same. One person might have wealth and a seemingly perfect life yet appear dull, while another might lead an average life but radiate a genuine passion. Who do you think is more appealing? Women are often drawn to someone passionate because it makes them feel good. Do not underestimate this. Number 2, comfort stage. This is where most guys struggle. You see, they fall into the so-called friend zone simply because they linger too long in the initial social stage. After you approach a woman, or anyone for that matter, they're naturally on high alert. This is why you start with friendly, engaging behavior. Once they relax and open up, it's your cue to build comfort. But how can you tell it's time to switch gear? Pay attention to non-verbal cues in a person or within a group. When they stop glancing at each other and focus solely on you, when they engage more deeply in the conversation and start asking questions, that's your signal. Encourage them to talk, listen carefully, and take mental notes on their interests for future reference. This keeps the conversation flowing and prevents those awkward silences. For many men, this part of the interaction feels more natural, but remember, it's just the setup for your next move. It's crucial not to skip this phase, but equally important, not to overstay. Lingering for too long can condemn you to become just another friend of hers, and she already has plenty of those. So what is the next step that will get you to more interesting subject? Number 3, seduction stage. This step demands courage, and many falter here due to a lack of determination. But you're not like them, are you? Remember, it's crucial to move forward only if you've successfully navigated the first 2 stages. After all, it would be quite awkward to shift from cracking jokes to attempting a kiss without the right build-up. The seductive stage revolves around eye contact and the art of building sexual tension. But how exactly do you create this palpable tension? Imagine those classic movie moments where a man gazes deeply into a woman's eyes, then leans in for a kiss. Quite charming, isn't it? In the real world, mastering eye contact is crucial for seduction too. It's an art that can't be overlooked, but it's important to get it right. Avoid staring as though you're desperate. Instead, your gaze should be comfortable, subtly conveying your interest without saying a word. Look from her eyes to her lips and back. This will get the message to her subconsciously. Speak slowly, with a deeper tone. It will enhance the magnetic pull of your words. Strategic pauses are a key here, adding weight and intrigue to your conversation. If the moment feels right and the connection is there, a gentle touch of her hand can intensify the moment, though it's not always necessary. And if everything goes smoothly, you will be successful. But what if things don't go as planned? What if she pulls back? Remember, you're a man. Such setbacks shouldn't derail you. It might not be the right time, or perhaps it's something else. After all, this is a human interaction. The key is to build a connection that transcends the friend zone. You're aiming to create a bond with her on a deeper level, to stand out in her eyes and to rise above. Consider this. By successfully navigating through these stages, you differentiate yourself from others who may only be interested in her looks. Women can easily notice that, so learn to identify these stages and leverage them effectively. The ability to smoothly move from an initial conversation to a more intimate connection is among the most valuable skills you can acquire. Most men will never reach this level, but you are not like most men. By embodying what it means to be a true man, you will stand out and rise. Speaking of which, if you want to rise up further, comment below what interests you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more.